Cool. Maybe I don't need this. Let's see. Okay, hi. My name is Dale Elena McCready. I'm 47. I'm trans, and I've decided to record some of my progress, so to speak. Today I am looking sweaty and hairy because I have electrolysis on Saturday, and I have to grow the hair out, and it's my thing to do this year is to get rid of all of this hair as quickly as I possibly can. You can see I have a hairy nose, but internally, I'll try not to show you too much of that. But you can see with the laser I've had recently kind of works, but then there are like two spots that keep getting missed, and around my lips here, and definitely here, which is from old electrolysis that we concentrated on the grey hair at the time, which was kind of a mistake. Not sure why. We did that, but there you go. I've been to a few different people. So I started HRT 2 weeks ago, which is a bit of a dream to have been able to start that after many years of thinking about being able to do it and being too scared to find out if I could, or not thinking that I really could. And last year I felt like I really should start doing something about this. So I set things in motion to go and see a psychologist in Gender Care in the UK, which is a network of doctors in the UK that work privately to take people through trans and gender-related treatment and care. And so I had a couple of appointments with a psychologist over a 6-month period, really, in which time I was able to then progress socially with people to let them know that I was trans, my friends and my family, parents, etc. And then that psychologist was considered that I had done enough to progress me onward to meet an endocrinologist and then get prescribed estrogen and hormone replacement therapy in order to transition to female over the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it might end up being. So here I am recording myself to see what I look like now. I'm kind of like, this is kind of like, hair is a bit rough today. I've been at work. I've been working on I work on a TV show. I'm a cameraman, a cinematographer. So I'm prepping at the moment. I'm not looking my best. I normally do put makeup on, but because I'm growing my hair, it's kind of there's a strange mismatch of intentions with regrowth and then makeup. So I just don't bother on a few days when I'm growing my hair out. Maybe that's a mistake. I probably think I should just keep trying because I think that's better for me personally to keep trying all the time. But then some days you also need a break and need to just let things go a little bit. A couple weeks ago just after I started HRT, I really just had a bit of a downtime because I had been building up to it for a really long time. The anticipation and the countdown to seeing if I would get a prescription was enormous, really. And afterwards, I suddenly had a prescription. I had estrogen. I have been taking it every morning. It's just real and normal now. And I had to stop for a little while and just kind of breathe and realize that I had been rushing to get to this thing. And now it can kind of take care of itself a little bit more. And going forward, it's going to do work on me, not necessarily always about me doing work on the outside, and things beyond myself. So yeah, my transition is going incredibly well so far. I physically feel like I'm kind of big. I'm older than I wish I had been when I started this transition, but I can't do a thing about that. So I'm just going to make the best of it. And I feel like, given time and hair and makeup, good fashion, a good diet of estrogen and lack of testosterone, I can get to where I'll be really happy with myself, and I'm already far happier than I've ever been in my life because I don't have to lie to anyone about it anymore. I don't have to hide it anymore. My parents know who I am. My friends know who I am, and that in and of itself is the most incredible thing I've ever managed to do, and I'm glad I got to that point. The alternative was not a great one. it wasn't. I'm not nihilistic, so I would have been fine, but no more, and I would have carried on like that, and eventually would just be filling my days with work and things, and probably been pretty unhappy after a while. Yeah, as I say, I'm far happier now than I have ever been. Cool. Okay, so that's a slightly maudlin ending. This is me, Dale. This is my first time recording anything, so I'm just going to sign off here. Keep this relatively short, at 5 minutes, and see you again another time.